I really don't know what to say about this Raw. I don't. Not saying the whole thing was bad. I'm not going to come on here and say that. Edge and Randy Orton's back. We're going to see a matchup between those two at Backlash. Going to be good to see. But there's so many holes in this Monday Night Raw. Throughout this entire 3 hours, I mean, honestly, Street Profits and the Viking Raiders playing basketball. And not only are they playing basketball, but the Viking Raiders are playing basketball in their wrestling gear. Their wrestling gear. Are you kidding me, WWE? If you're going to have them play basketball, shouldn't they be playing basketball in something else? Like normal clothes? Okay. The segment was useless. You turned it into a joke. Whatever. We expect that. But don't have them go out there in their wrestling gear. Come on. Give me a break. That was about as bad as them doing the ride-along thing, eating chicken legs, and singing. What else did we see tonight? Well, the brand split's over. We saw that coming. There was rumors about it. And what's our first agenda on the brand split? Bringing Baron Corbin over the Monday Night Raw next week. He's the first victim for Drew McIntyre, a.k.a. Roman Reigns, when everybody didn't like him 2.0. Except people like Drew McIntyre. Now, wrestling fans, I know I'm in the minority here, but Drew McIntyre is being booked just like Roman Reigns. He is. Do you believe in anybody else on the roster right now? Do you believe in anybody that you want to believe in right now? I know I'm having a problem believing in those superstars that I want to. Selena Vega's stable? Can't. Why? Drew McIntyre's mowed them down. I mean, seriously. Just mowed them down. Seth Rollins. I'm a Seth Rollins fan. He's a good heel. He took out Rey Mysterio tonight. But what was that last night when he shook Drew McIntyre's hand? He shouldn't have shaken Drew McIntyre's hand. He should have, kicked him between the legs or, headbutted him or done something after the match. He's a Monday Night Messiah. Give me a break. Drew McIntyre mowing down everybody. Nobody is safe. What happened to the days of champions having to overcome their challengers? Now, I'm not saying that means the champion has to lose every week. But I am saying that they do have to get beaten down. They do have to lose, or in the storyline, they do have to, in segments, get beaten up some. Not mow down people after mow down people after mow down superstars to the point we don't even believe in them. How are we supposed to believe in the people that he has defeated since he became champion? We can't. How easily he has defeated them. That's just me. Now I'm off that rant. Let's move on to who he's going to face more than likely at Backlash. Here's newsflash for you. The modern day Raja, Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal, wrestling fans. Are you ready for the three-man band, baby, to be one of the main events for Backlash? Remember 2017 Backlash? We saw Jinder Mahal in the main event. Now, he did become the WWE champion in Backlash 2017. Thankfully, wrestling fans, we more than likely will not see that happen. But he returned and was talking about how proud he was of being back and Drew McIntyre becoming the WWE champion and so on and so forth. Right? Well, what do you think's going to happen next week? Honestly, what do you think's going to happen next week? He's going to attack Drew McIntyre, more than likely, in the match. Something of that nature. Set up Backlash. I can't hardly wait. Now, on the other hand, we did have some good, something I should take back. Because I wasn't exactly happy with what happened last night at Money in the Bank. With Asuka winning. Now, wrestling fans, Becky Lynch is pregnant. She's off TV. Congratulations, Becky Lynch. She's written off TV for that. And she relinquishes her title to Asuka tonight because the Money in the Bank ladder match technically was for the Raw Women's Championship. They just did not announce that to us last night. Now, wrestling fans, if there was one thing that I would have changed about all that, it is, hey, I would have let them tell us last night, but that wouldn't have really given Becky Lynch a reason to appear on Raw tonight, really, would it? Except to tell us that she is pregnant and had written her off TV. Now, what I think this does is opens the door for Shayna Baszler to come in and take the Raw Women's Championship off of Asuka. Probably sooner rather than later, okay? Now, wrestling fans, it's also, once again, one of those things where the fans are going to be happy, but it's, why can't you do this when she was first brought up? Instead of waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, right? Fans wanted it at WrestleMania. You needed it at WrestleMania. Instead, you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Should have taken the title off Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. This was a way to protect Becky Lynch. I'm not going to complain about it too much. It's on Asuka. Shayna Baszler is probably going to get it. And congratulations to Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins, mind you, for having a child in the future. Now, speaking of Seth Rollins and his character and being a vicious, vile, sadistic messiah taking out Rey Mysterio tonight, shoving his eye into the steel steps, bloodying his eye up. That was pretty cool. I'm just going to say that. I mean, Not really too much more to say about it. I mean, it was pretty cool. Bobby Lashley. Looks like sooner rather than later he's going to join MVP. Does anybody care about that or the matchup that went along with it? Of course not. So why should I take the time and discussing it? I shouldn't. So who cares? Outside of that, not a whole lot happened on Monday Night Raw. You want to know the truth. They went back to the Becky Lynch thing a lot. They discussed The Undertaker's Last Ride documentary on the WWE Network Chapter 1, which I've seen. It's really good. Chapter 2 comes out on Sunday. You bet I'm going to be watching it on Sunday because, look, everybody that knows me knows that the Dead Man has always been my favorite wrestler of all time and has really is the superstar that got me hooked and got me to become a wrestling fan. So you better believe I'll be watching it and the entire series, honestly. So I'm gonna get out of here because this Monday Night Raw didn't have anything else on it really. So you all give me a thumbs up. Selena Vega's stable was buried again, and everything else that I told you. So I'm getting out of here. And give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch all of you on the other side. Talk to you later.